can't accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to be. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history.
Hey everybody, welcome back to this episode of the Fair Catch Podcast. We are your boys, Kevin, and along with me always is co-host Zach. Round of applause for co-host Zach. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new here and you haven't already, look below you and you see that subscribe button is not pressed. Dude, I mean, at this point, there's only but...
You're a loser.
There's only but so much talking to you that I can do to persuade you otherwise. Press that subscribe button if you want to stay up to date with what we're doing here on YouTube and all the social media platforms that we're on. All the things. All the things, as my 3-year-old says. All the things.
I don't think I've ever heard him say that.
Oh, he says it to me all the time.
All the things.
All the things.
Daddy, all the things.
Hand motions too. All the things.
I don't think you actually.
He does. You just haven't seen him do it.
Okay.
All the things he says. If you look even further below you and you see that the comment section is not filled out with something nice, it costs you nothing.
It costs you
nothing. It costs nothing to be nice. So just go ahead and leave a nice comment. Say you like my shoes, my Jordan 1s Shattered Backboards. Just came out. Great shoe. Great shoe. They are top tier. People keep saying the Jordan 1s are on the way out, being phased out. But me, dude, no. Like the Jordan 1s or...
People keep making fun of these, the ones that I got.
Who makes fun of those?
I don't know. I just haven't gotten many compliments on these ones. These are dope, bro.
They're a nice shoe.
They're
But you also got a lot of nice Jordan 1s, though.
Yes, I do. I'm a low guy.
Yeah. He's got 3 highs. 3 highs? 2 highs.
2 highs, 3
Well, no,
lows.
technically 2 mids.
2 mids, 2 mids, 3 lows.
Yeah. But see, people keep saying the Jordan 1 is on the way out, but like I vibe with the OG look. Like the swoosh, the Air Jordan on the side.
Than the other ones.
You have to be more specific.
The 11s, the 5s, the 14s.
I don't have any 14s. Although the Flint Gray 14s are coming out in a little bit. They look pretty sweet. I might
What's
try
the
to get
difference?
those.
From 5 to 11, there's no difference.
What do you mean? There's a big difference.
Not in the look.
There's a huge difference in between what a 5 looks like and what an 11 looks like.
I feel like huge is...
There's I'll show you once we're done. Like they have it all listed out 1 through. We're at 40 now. And yes, I have the blue suede 40s. Fantastic shoe.
All right, Elvis.
But seriously, you leave in the comments below what you think of the Jordan 1. Because for me,
non-spun.
For me, the Jordan 1 is like it's still top. Like I said, it's comfortable. It's classic. It's clean.
Oh yeah, that look is definitely my favorite.
Now the 4s are dope. Like I love a good 4. My brick by brick 4s still are my top.
You mean the red ones?
The brick by bricks.
The ones that you barely wear.
I've worn them. I've had them for.
You've had them for 6 months at least, and you've worn them probably 3 times.
Twice. They're a goated shoe, and I want to make sure it stays that way.
No, what he actually means is a retail of $700.
Yeah, and I ain't reselling those because it would, in order to buy them again, in order for me to want to buy them again, they would have to hit a re-release, and they just came out this year, so they're not going to re-release anytime soon. So
re-release.
It's when they drop them again.
Well, obviously, thank you.
So, I mean, there's the Jordan 11 Rare Airs coming out in October that I want. I have the Rare Air 1s, the 4s, and the 3s. So I need the 11s to complete the Rare Air collection. And then the Tokyo 5s come out Saturday.
Need is such a general
I
word.
do need them. I need them.
Homeboy has 26 pairs of shoes.
I have more than that. I think. No, I have 26.
No, you plan to have 30 by the end of the year.
That's my plan. I will have 30 at the end of the year. Because the Tokyo 5s come out on Saturday. And those are about, I think they said they're releasing about 20,000 of those. So I'm hoping I can get those on release. But I don't know. If I don't, I'm going to be pretty bummed out.
And you're probably going to get something at the beach.
If I don't get the Tokyo 5s, we are 1,000% going to JD at the beach and seeing what they have. By the way, we're going away this weekend to the beach. So that's...
Beach? Don't you want to get away? Technically not this weekend. Technically
It's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
So when you're seeing this, we'll already be at the beach. So think fondly of us. We'll still be posting. I'll still be posting.
And watching a lot of football still.
Oh yeah, Saturday.
Zachary doesn't do the social media because Zachary edits this, and it takes Zachary a very long time to edit this. So we have our workloads. Don't let him think that he does everything.
Is it really comparable though?
Yes. You post a tweet every time you see something cool. I spend 5+ hours editing a video, staying up till 3:30 when I have to be at work at normally 7:45 the next day.
Okay, but that's one day.
And all you got to do is upload.
No, I tweet. I post on Instagram.
Yeah.
I post on Facebook. I post on TikTok. I post on YouTube.
I do stuff on my personal about sports.
That's not our page.
Well, that's
though.
no, but you got to do both. We should probably start doing both.
I upload our shorts. I caption our shorts. I come up with the description, the titles of these videos. What are you Look, we're not bashing about this at each other on air. Like we both do a lot of work for this thing.
I didn't say I did more. I just said don't let him act like he does more.
But by you saying that, you are implying that you do more.
No, I'm not implying that I do more.
We're not arguing about this because it doesn't matter.
I'm implying that we have a very shared workload here.
We sure do.
Yep.
Good job. Proud of you. Come on, you can reach. Proud of you. Proud of you.
I set this up. No, I didn't.
Huh.
This was a shared effort. I helped you build the table. And I built my own chair.
Congratulations.
Yep.
Where were we?
I have no idea. Say something nice.
Yeah, shout out Backboards. The great shoe. Jordan 1s.
Oh, yeah, we're talking
always
about Jordans.
A classic.
Don't know how we went from Jordans to workload, but here
Neither
we
do
are.
I appreciate what you do.
Almost Athletes. Dude Perfect, watch it. It's a fantastic show.
Maybe you didn't hear me.
I appreciate what you do, too. Sorry, I had that in my brain. I was going to say that already. But Almost Athletes, Dude Perfect podcast. I've watched every episode. It's fantastic.
It's a good one. Anyway, back.
I'm trying to get on their
the level.
I'm trying. No, I'm trying. Well, but I'm trying to get on their brand. Maybe they'll sponsor us.
Doubt it,
dude. Well, shout out. We just gotta tag them a bunch of times.
Yeah. Okay.
Post that. Make that a reel, and tag them.
We'll see. We'll see how that works out. And back to what we were saying, if you look beside that, you see that notification bell
thing again.
If you look beside that, you see the notification bell is not pressed. I don't know how you plan on knowing when we drop episodes, when we do anything. So go ahead and do yourself a favor.
I suppose. What is it? Osmosis?
Osmosis.
That, yeah.
Okay, well, that's not. Okay. Do yourself a favor. Make life easy. Make life easy before you go ahead and hit that button so you know, and we'll all be happy. Okay? Okay, Pumpkin? I had a pumpkin spice latte. Again.
We're not going.
Dude, I've had one.
Stop. We're not going.
I think I've had a PSL every day.
Oh, my star. You're going to turn into a pumpkin. You're going to turn into a pumpkin.
If there was one gourd, I don't want it'd be a pumpkin.
We're not going back to pumpkins because I'm going to have to put the TV caution thing back up.
I had to be very cautious with that because I did not want to kick the table in these shoes because that would be very...
Dude, you scuff those shoes?
Ooh, I would be the one to get the repair kit.
I know you would. What are you doing?
I'm trying to adjust it so I can sit up nice and comfy. I gotta turn my computer screen back on.
Nice and comfy. Nice and comfy means you're slouched, dude.
If you have bad posture.
In what universe is sitting up straight comfortable?
If you have a good chair, it's comfy. Comfy cozy, baby.
Okay, let's get back on topic here.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we had quite the week of football once again. We thank you for coming back.
It was something.
It was. Highs and lows and...
What's going on?
Disappointments and head scratchers. Which is a sneak peek, because that's another segment I'm working on. But, Zachary, before we get into all of that briefly, I want to hear how you're doing. How are you? How was your week? How's your last couple of days since we've talked? How is your week going? And are you excited for our trip?
I'm excited. I think it's going to feel weird. I've never gone with just...
But you say that, but it's not going to be that weird. It's going to be fun.
I mean, it's going to be fun, but I just feel like it's going to feel strange at first. Because we always took trips with everybody, not just us.
Well,
I've never done that, at least. You've
yeah,
dished us a couple times.
I have. It was great. It was great. No. Shout out to whoever couldn't come, but
Daddy, don't shut up.
Yeah.
You should hush.
You just got mannerized on the podcast. We have a live audience this evening because Katie works.
my 3-year-old is joining us in studio because my wife is not home yet, and we don't want to be up till.
I already am. Previous conversation.
Well, it's 8:30 at this point, so.
I will be up very late.
Well, he's gonna make me stay up because he's sensitive like that, and he doesn't know how to stay awake.
8:30.
Right, that's what I said.
It ain't 8:30, guy.
What time is it?
It's 9:20.
Cheese and jam.
Cheese and jam.
Cheese and jam. That's what Bluey says. Actually, no. Bandit says cheese and jam.
Oh, dude, that's such a good show. They need to start making new episodes.
They will in a little bit. I think rumor has it they want to give the kids who voice Bluey and Bingo chance to kind of reset. Also, there's a Bluey movie coming out in 2027.
Let's go.
Like I don't know how they.
That American TV needs.
Bluey?
No, American TV needs to
No, baby.
start doing. Is giving the kids a break.
Yeah.
Do a bunch of stuff and then give the kids a break.
Yeah. So
Let the kids be kids.
we said we wanted to get in football.
Let's do it.
How do we get to Bluey? I mean, Bluey's great.
Blue's great.
Bluey is phenomenal.
Because you said something about cheese and juice.
Cheese and jam.
Cheese and jam.
Cheese and jam.
Charcuterie board.
Charcuterie board.
All right.
So let's get into our weekly breakdown, shall we? Where we go through all games.
There you go.
All games. All games
When do
that
bye weeks start? By the way, just curious.
pretty soon. I think it's pretty soon.
It's like week 5? Is that when they start?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
We're going to break down all games, run through the scores real quick, and then we're going to talk about, because I want a special emphasis on last night's game.
Okay.
You can begin when you're ready. Grasshopper. Do not do it. Do not. On camera. You
Sprite's probably not the...
You swine.
You swine.
You swine.
The Bills and the Dolphins on Thursday Night Football. The Bills beat the Dolphins 31-21. No surprise there.
That was a really weird game.
It was very competitive up until
Like the
third
Dolphins
quarter.
were moving the ball, but I don't know if the Dolphins were looking that good or if the Bills defense was randomly decided, let's give them a little bit. I choose to believe they thought to themselves, let's give them a little bit of hope
And let's
before they crush them, right? Because then
crush.
after halftime, the game just kind of got away from Miami, and it really started with minute 2 with that interception.
Sometime after the half, that's for sure.
You're good.
Thank you.
But yeah, after that, it was Josh Allen just kind of took over the game, and you know what happens when Josh Allen takes over the game. He wins the game.
There you go. The Vikings beat the Bengals 48-10.
You said
Not really because of Carson.
say that one more time.
The Vikings beat the Bengals 48-10.
Who was the starting quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals?
Jake Browning.
Why is Jake Browning the starting quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals?
Because Joe Burrow has turf toe.
Again. He's hurt again.
Correct.
I saw something today that says he might miss the year,
With turf toe.
depending on how the surgery goes. Because of what they said it was a grade 3
Something like that.
tear, which means it's gone. Like it's hanging on. It's not even attached anymore. Who's the quarterback for the Vikings right now in this current
Carson
moment in time?
Wentz.
Carson Wentz. Where did he come from?
Washington Command. Well, not really. Washington Commanders / Indianapolis Colts
Chiefs.
/ Philadelphia Eagles / Chiefs /
Okay. And he was widely noted as a quarterback who was great, got hurt, and then he sucked, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not Sunday. He's pretty on point Sunday.
I mean,
Kevin O'Connell.
he's a magician.
He is the quarterback whisperer.
He's a magician.
I don't care what you say at this point. Kevin O'Connell is a quarterback whisperer. And if as it stands right now, I think Carson Wentz gets to start from here on out. Until proven otherwise, I don't think JJ is going to touch the field again until...
Well, that didn't help me in the Justin Jefferson fantasy pool. So, well, it kind of did. I mean, he gave me 12 points.
Dude, fantasy was such a...
That's not good.
We'll not get into that right now because we're...
The Jaguars beat the Texans. The Jaguars beat the Texans 17-10.
Dude, I got some heat from our video the other day that I was talking about C.J. Stroud because somebody thought I was talking bad about Baker, which I wasn't. I commented back to that dude's.
Baker's gonna bake.
Yeah, I said, dude, Baker's great. Like, we love Baker here. Wasn't such a jab at Baker as much as it was his division that he's in. And then somebody was talking about how C.J. Stroud has regressed and how, we were talking that maybe he's the poster child for sophomore slumps. We were just proposing a question. Not necessarily we believe that, but that we were proposing a question. We got a little bit of flack for that online. Someone said,
is that how you get popular?
I mean,
You just say a bunch of crazy stuff?
yeah,
And people comment on it?
you get on TV that way.
Patrick Mahomes is no better than Daniel Jones. Clip that. See what happens.
We won't be posting that, but
Okay.
actually, I mean,
This year.
look at the tape of the 2 years of the two teams this
man.
year. Just say
All
week
right,
3.
yeah, but Jaguars beat the Texans. Colts beat the Titans 41-20. Cam Ward was right. His team is mid.
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. What a flippin'.
How did they get away with that?
What a flippin' nickname. Well, that's not. People just call him that. It's not copyrighted or anything. They're not making money off of it.
They posted something with him in Indiana Jones garb.
They're not making money off of
But
it.
here's my long about way to connect them all, okay? Indiana Jones is a property of Disney. NFL and ESPN are properties of, one and the same now. ESPN and Disney owns a pretty large stock in ESPN. Henceforth,
Indiana Jones. I think you're the only one that thought that deep into it, Kevin.
Connection. I just thought about it on the spot.
Colts beat the Titans 41-20. The Commanders and the Raiders. The Commanders won very handsomely 41-24.
Didn't start out that way. The game for me started out very frustrating. And I don't really know why, because the defense played pretty well. But for me, it was, I don't know why it was so frustrating. I mean, you have Will Harris go down.
I don't know why I was frustrated either.
You signed Darnell Savage. I'm very confused because some people are pumped for that. Other people are saying,
Darnell?
but he's a rotational piece at best anyway, so it's not like he's going to be on the field all the time.
I would have just rolled with Revo.
Or look at Gabe, but Gabe Taylor. You know how we feel about Gabe. He's phenomenal. He should be on the team. But
The Eagles beat the Rams 33-26. Infuriating.
we turned that
Talk
game on.
Talk about the luckiest team.
We turned
in the
that
NFL.
we turned that game on, and I was sitting on my
I got a
chair.
question to
I
pose
said,
about the
I said,
Eagles.
I said, dude, they're about to do this thing again, right? And then they were talking. The commentators were talking about how, how the Eagles blocked that kick last year to win the game, and they circled Jordan Davis, like saying, "Oh man, watch out for him." And I'm thinking to myself, "There's no way this is going to happen again. The Rams are going to win. They're going to, get right from the last year's game." Sure enough.
Infuriating. And I got a question to ask you about the Eagles
Okay.
a little later on. The Panthers whooped the Atlanta Falcons 30-20. 30-0.
That was
When
wild.
was the last time I seen a blowout?
Dude, okay, let me ask you this question. Hang on, look at me.
When's the last time I seen a no
I need you to look at me. How many, in that 30-0 win, how many touchdowns do you think Bryce Young threw?
Well, I looked the stats up. It was like one, wasn't
He didn't
it?
throw any.
Oh, yeah, he didn't
He
throw
ran
any.
a touchdown.
Yeah, he didn't throw any.
The rest was, I think, pretty much defensive scores. For the majority of the scores was defense. That's wild.
Yeah.
Talking about if you don't need your quarterback to perform well.
Michael Penix looked rough.
Yeah, especially when you kind of threw all your eggs in a basket with him benching Kirk, and then just to bring him back out. Which I'm seeing some things going around that maybe the Bengals should trade for Kirk Cousins.
The Bengals? Oh, 1,000%.
I mean, at this point,
Kirk Cousins can throw to Jamar Chase.
yeah, you're talking
That's
about
all you-
Russ with the moon ball. No, Kirk Cousins has got him.
And that's all you really need to do. Is find somebody who can throw to Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
The Steelers beat the Patriots 21-14. Drake May.
How
Some rookie decisions in his sophomore year.
how many fumbles does Stevenson and Gibson need to have before you decide, you know what?
We need a running back.
Let's go with the rookie. Let's go with Travion Henderson. maybe, just maybe, he won't put the ball on the ground. As long as he doesn't put the ball on the ground, that's an instant improvement from what you have with those two backs. Antonio Gibson fumbled the ball when he was in Washington.
Yeah, that's why he's not there anymore.
So, I mean, it's not like this is a surprise for any of us who followed his career in Washington. Let's just be real.
The Browns. Dude, I was so happy about this. The Browns beat the Packers 13-10.
I got to work, and my coworker was not very happy about that.
I was ecstatic, dude.
Yeah, and it was like...
And I don't necessarily have anything against the Packers or Jordan Love, but it just made me happy.
It surprised me. And I didn't even watch the game, so I don't know this to be fact, but she was saying something along the lines of that she thought it was like 10-0 going into the fourth quarter or something.
I don't know. I know there was blocked field goals on both sides.
So, I mean, now the big talk is going to be...
No, I think, if I remember correctly, the Packers blocked a Browns field goal and got it about midway. Then the Packers went to kick a field goal to get up 13-10.
Jordan threw an interception at some point, though, didn't he?
I don't. That wasn't at the end. Then the Browns blocked their field goal, and then the Browns went and kicked.
Did you see that clip of Myles Garrett?
No.
Jordan, run! That was the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, that was.
I'm sorry if I'm an edge rusher and I get a clean break on a guy and I'm attacking the quarterback and all I hear in the back is Jordan, run! I can't.
It's funny.
I wouldn't be able to focus.
That's
I would
very
probably
funny.
just stop in my tracks and just die laughing.
The Buccaneers squeaked past the Jets, 29-27.
The Jets are. I really don't think the Jets are a joke this year, dude.
Well, I'm not saying squeak by in a way of like they should have whooped on them, but just the fact of the Jets ran back a blocked field goal for a touchdown just to let Baker with like 50 seconds.
Yeah, and
in the
you're
field
starting
range.
Tyrod Taylor because who knows how long Justin Fields out. So
Is he out? Is that what the problem was?
Yeah.
I thought he just got benched.
No, he was doing all right.
The Chargers beat the Broncos 23-20. Chargers are a wagon.
That kind of surprised me a little bit. I thought the score, like I know Broncos defense is supposed to be,
Oh, they're elite, bro.
yeah. And so to see the Chargers struggle a little bit kind of surprised me. But at the same time, things like that happen.
The Chargers are a wagon.
Yeah, Chargers, they're a scary team this year.
Seahawks whooped up on the Saints. No surprise there, 44-13.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have much
It's
to
nuts.
Spencer
Par
Rattler,
for the
bless his
course.
heart.
I don't know how to feel about this game
Just let it
because
out.
I don't really like either team.
Just let it out.
The Bears beat the Cowboys
Bears.
31-14.
Man, you talking about embarrassing.
It does good for my division heart.
Like, I walked into work. Again, like, I work with the plethora of
You work
sports
with a plethora
teams.
of sports teams, dude.
My boy Phil, he's a Dallas fan. Right? And so I walk in, and on Monday, I say, hey, Phil, how you doing? He goes, I'm not okay. It's the first thing. Anytime Dallas does something horribly wrong, it's his first thing, he's not okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. And, man, I get it. I 20 plus years. I get it. But yeah, no, he's so brokenhearted.
I found it. It
But
does.
he's not one of those delusional guys either. So he told me before the season even started, he said, I watched like 2-3 games max. Depending on how that goes would determine if I continue watching. I haven't talked to him about him continuing to watch the games. But, I mean,
I always watch football because it's football.
well, yeah, but I should say supporting, cheering, all that
I got
hoopla.
It does good for my division heart to watch the Cowboys defense look so horrible.
Yeah.
CD's out for a couple weeks, which not good for my fantasy.
No,
Not for good for the Cowboys either, because
that injury looked pretty gnarly.
I mean you got George Pickens, so yeah, but
But let's be real though, and this is another thing that Phil and I had the conversation about, is that at this point, who's really won? Because CeeDee Lamb has struggled for 3 weeks, or 2 weeks, because he got hurt. But
yeah,
the ball is in the air towards CeeDee. Who knows if he's going to catch it? The ball goes to George. He's going to catch it.
George,
So,
which was not really the story in Pittsburgh.
nah, it wasn't. But hey, I mean, sometimes all you need is a
49ers
new home.
overcame the Cardinals 16-15.
Yeah, Brock Purdy's going to be out for a while. They got a lot of
That
injuries.
was a very boring game.
They got a lot of injuries on that 49ers team.
CMC did well for me, though.
Yeah, I mean, Brock's out. Nick Bosa tore his ACL.
Devastating. Good
so-
thing they don't have their defense.
I don't know, dude. I don't know what they're going to... And apparently Mac Jones was playing hurt.
He hurt his ankle or something like that.
So, good for you to toughing it out.
The Chiefs beat, I guess. I mean, they did beat them, but it wasn't very nice or clean. Beat the Giants 22-9.
Chiefs are just bad.
Yeah.
Chiefs are just bad this year. Like, I don't know. You got Andy and...
And everybody's so annoyed with Collinsworth hazing Patrick Mahomes.
I mean, you got Andy and Travis fighting
Glazing,
on the
not
sideline
hazing.
again.
I always do that. Glazing Patrick Mahomes.
Travis and Andy are fighting on the sideline again.
Again.
But this time, Andy chest bumped him. So whatever he said was none too happy about. But, I mean, they just need to settle down. I understand it's week 3. Like, I get that. And, I mean, you've got a long season ahead of you.
We'll see what happens. Rashid Rice plays this week.
No, we don't.
No, his suspension's over.
It was 7.
It was 3.
It's supposed to be 7.
Well, I just got a notification today that his playing time has been. I'm pretty sure he was in there. It was Rashid Rice. It was somebody else. A couple
I'll
people
look at
coming
it.
back from
I'll look at it.
suspension stuff. The Lions beat.
I'll look at it and update you on Twitter.
I'm pretty sure I'm right. The Lions beat the Ravens 38-30.
Phew.
It's a good game up till the third quarter.
That's where we'll pause.
Good game until the third quarter.
That's where we'll pause because I wanna spend a little bit of time talking about this. Okay.
I got some Raven fans that I am friends with. They're probably not very.
Got my notes on the game. Okay. For one, before we start talking about the Ravens, I'm gonna get this out of the way. Any talk of the Lions falling off, they put that to bed. They were out there doing trick plays again. Like Ben Johnson would draw up, but just without Ben. Jared looked great. Amon-Ra looked great. Jameer looked great. David Montgomery looked great. LaPorta looked great. Aiden Hutchinson caused that fumble. He looks great. Secondary looks great. I think that team just, again, ran into a buzzsaw week 1. And again, it's week 1, so who really knows what anybody's going to look like at week 1? They ran into the Packers. Honestly, I think if they ran into the Packers again,
It would look different.
I think it would look different. I think they would probably beat the Packers right now. And that's kind of how it goes throughout a season. You obviously, you develop, you get better, and blah, blah, blah. Quasi-modo. That's not a saying, I know that. But the Lions looked good. The Lions look back. Jared Goff, how many touchdowns did Jared throw? Oh, I know. Jameer had one. I want to say David had one. I don't know off the top of my head, but I know.
Can the audience hush up, please?
Yeah, Lions look good. Any ill will about the Lions falling off, you can miss me with that at this point.
You can miss them.
Yeah. What do you think of the Lions, though? What are you buying the Lions right now? They're sitting 2-1.
They're sitting 2-1. I'm less pessimistic than I was. The Packers are far be it. I mean, minus what you saw yesterday. Sunday. The Packers are still a very good team. Great defense. So they could have just ran into a buzzsaw at week 1. Wasn't prepared for it. Wasn't ready for it. They were working into a new system, new OC, new DC. So, and they absolutely creamed the Bears. And it was pretty close up until the third quarter. And no matter what the score looks, the Lions kind of ran away with it in the late third, early fourth, and they never really gave it back. So I'm kind of down with the Lions still be in that top
Still being
team.
good. So everyone was worried that coordinator's gone. Who knows what they were going to look like? But no, I mean Jared had. Excuse me. Sorry. Stop. 20 completions on 28 attempts, 202 yards, a 71% completion rating. Average throw was about 71
71 yards.
Average throw was about 7 yards. He had a touchdown, 0 interceptions, and his passer rating was 103. So yeah, Jared's day was fine.
Yep.
Now, that being said, we know the Lions. The Lions, Dan Campbell is a smart facade of a meathead. Right? Everyone thinks, Dan Campbell's just this big, beefy meathead guy. Nah, dude's smart.
Yeah.
Dude knows what he's doing. Sure, he says things loud sometimes, but dude knows ball. Dude knows
emotional, man.
Dude knows what he's talking about. Like, I'm not even worried about that. Now, I want to get into the Ravens situation, okay? Mm-hmm. Because do the Ravens? This is a question I want to pose to you. Do the Ravens have a Derrick Henry problem?
I mean, 3 weeks, 3 fumbles. I'm not calling.
Did he have 3 fumbles? I don't think he fumbled last week.
No, that's what the announcer said Monday. 3 weeks, 3 fumbles. 3 weeks, 3 fumbles. I'm not calling for Derrick Henry's head yet.
Well, yeah, he's on your fantasy team.
Well, that's why I'm not. That would mean I should be calling for his head.
Or you just would bench him until he gets his act together.
I'm not calling.
Which is why I'm kind of scared to move off of Jamar Chase.
Because what you do.
Because inevitably he's going to pop off. And when he does...
Yeah, Jake Browning loved to throw to him.
I'm going to give it a few more weeks.
Yeah, you get a few more weeks, you could be 0-5.
Fantasy was rough this week, dude.
Dude,
I don't understand. The guy who auto-drafted...
Beat you.
Beat both of us. He beat both of us. The guy who auto-drafted is 3-0. He beat us both with 2 people sitting.
Because Lamar does great. Because he starts Lamar every week. Lamar does great for him.
He doesn't start Lamar every week because he doesn't adjust his...
Okay, well, Lamar is in the starting role every week.
I envy the person who plays him when the Ravens have a bye week. Because they definitely get a dub.
Crush him. I hope it's me.
The thing is, like, I have Jamar Chase, dude. I have A.J. Brown. I have all of these. Saquon Barkley.
I think we'll probably go against each other this week.
Yeah, we are. I'm supposed to beat you.
You're supposed to beat me last night, too.
Yeah, I know. It was rough, dude.
Well,
this is the second freaking year.
I got to knock CD out.
Where I've had top tier talent, right? And...
Well, hold on. Let's just say this.
My stars barely gave me 10 points.
He's supposed to beat me now. But the trade hasn't hit yet.
Who'd you trade for?
Puka and McBride.
I might try to get Amika.
Buka?
Yeah, especially if Terry's not. We'll get into that. But
oh, my stars.
Anyway.
We're going to be burning ships again.
No, I'm not. But,
I was saying something. You asked me a question. Oh, yeah, I'm not calling for his head yet. Now, if this problem persists, you have a problem. But then you got to look at it as like, yesterday he only gave you 1 touchdown. And not much movement on the ground. But in those games where he scores 2 to 3 times and fumbles once, do you weigh that out or be like, yeah, that fumble could have came in a pivotal moment, though?
Well, see, I was watching it because I turned on NFL All 22 today, and I was watching it because I was making the show sheet, and I was watching
fancy?
I am fancy. And I was clicking through the slow-mos of his fumble, and it's the way he's holding the ball. Anytime he fumbled, he always had the ball more so out of the tuck than he had in.
It's just like right here.
He needs to adjust it. You would think the guy's been in the league for, what, 10 years?
Yeah.
You would think you know better. But Harbaugh's going to get it right. Harbaugh will get him right.
I'm not calling
Did he have a fumble issue last year? I don't think he had a fumbling issue last year.
I'm sure he did. It's hard for a running back.
I feel like this is fairly...
It's hard for a running back not to have a fumble.
Well, so, to the Derrick Henry issues, okay? Derrick Henry, Sunday night,
I think Ravens have a different issue.
Yeah. Which is crazy. And I put this on Twitter with the score, is that the Ravens confuse me. Because they have arguably top 4 quarterback in the league right now. They have Zay Flowers and DeAndre Hopkins, who's proven that he is
Can still do it.
still not maybe the top of his game would be, that might be a stretch,
Still
but he's
a valuable
proven that
asset.
can get you
Yeah.
production. You have Derrick Henry. You have Justice Hill.
Don't talk to him about Justice Hill.
You have Mark Andrews.
Dude, that catch by Mark Andrews
Did I
last
say
night.
did I say Zay Flowers already? You have Rashad Bateman. You have weapons on offense. You have great weapons on offense. Then you look at the defense. You have Mike Green, rookie out of Marshall, who I wanted, but whatever. Whatever.
Thank
you know?
you.
And I understand you had some
Is
guys
he even
out.
playing, though?
Who?
Really?
Mike Green? I saw him several times out there. I mean, you had Kyle Van Noy. He wasn't in. Okay. I get that. Matabuke, I don't think he was playing. I get that. Okay.
My question is not their defense.
You have Kyle Hamilton, who's arguably top 5 corners.
My question is not their defense.
Yeah.
Because their defense held up. I say this all the time. A defense holds up only to a certain point to where the offense doesn't back up.
But it's always, for some reason, it's always, for the Ravens, it's always the offense that struggles at the most inopportune times.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I don't think their defense is their problem. Here's my 2 problems with, well, at least what I saw last night with the Ravens. The offensive line stinks.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry had no hole to run through.
No.
Lamar was running for his life. Lamar Jackson is a top 4 QB.
You get rid of that Stanley Cat, dude. That was a bad move.
Lamar Jackson is a top 5 QB. Lamar Jackson was doing some rookie stuff last night.
Yeah, it was trying to get out of the pockets by moving the way he was moving, the distance he was traveling backwards.
He was doing like Caleb Williams rookie year stuff, trying to do way too much in the backfield, trying to get away so he can get a throw. At some point, you just got to throw it out of bounds and live to see another down.
Like, I mean, what would you rather have, a sack 12 yards past the line, beyond the line of scrimmage, or 2nd and 10?
Now, I'm not trying to bash Lamar. He's still a great quarterback, but there were some... I don't know what he was doing.
If we are going to have these conversations about Joe Burrow and whether or not we keep him in that kind of top tier range because of the amount of games he misses, when are we going to start having that conversation with Lamar? Because it's the same thing with Lamar every year. He's good, he's good, he's good, he's good, he's good. You think, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Then he does something miraculous. And then he randomly starts falling off, and then he picks it back up. And then playoffs come, he's great. Then playoffs.
The first game.
And then second game comes around, and you lose.
In the divisional.
You do dumb stuff, and you lose. It's the same thing every year.
For a couple years on Lamar Jackson and Dak Prescott are in that same boat.
Now, for me, is it more... I don't want to say this because Harbaugh is a genius.
And Dak, when he's fully healthy, and Lamar Jackson, their regular seasons, they're not too that...
Dak looks good.
When Dak is healthy, Dak's regular season, Lamar's regular season, I don't feel... I mean, Lamar has the extra additive of his legs. Dak's not that guy when it comes to his legs, but...
He can move, but
he's not Lamar level.
Yeah.
But compare their regular seasons, I mean, it's not...
Not much different. Like
There's
the
not much difference.
numbers. We're not talking about numbers because Lamar's numbers are always going to be outrageous. We're talking about success and production and what you have. Dak Prescott looks good this year. The offense is not the problem this year. It's that defense. They are ranked towards the bottom, I think, in almost every defensive category there is. But back to Derrick Henry, if whether or not he's the issue. Last night he had 12 carries for 50 yards. He had
that line, dude.
1 touchdown.
That line.
And another costly
Another?
Yes. His yards per carry were only 4.2. Detroit has a good defense. Detroit's defense has been one of the strong suits for a while. But you're Derrick Henry. Right? I mean, come on. You're a freak of nature who towers almost, it seems like he towers your entire offensive line.
Because he does.
Both in size and stature. But yet, 12 carries, which I get 12. Like, you can't control how many carries you get. I get that.
They put Justice Hill in.
They did. They
too
put
much.
Justice Hill. I think a lot of it came from the post fumble, though.
I'm sitting there like, can you please? My thing is like, I would have won fantasy. You have 3 chances on the goal line to punch it in with Derrick Henry. You can't even do that.
So the Ravens are sitting at 1-2 right now. Okay, both games that they've lost, Derrick Henry had a costly fumble. I'm gonna run this to you. Okay, the Lions game last night, Derrick Henry fumbled it when they were Lions
to
were
tie it up.
Yeah, Lions were up 28-24. Derrick Henry fumbled it with 8 minutes and 24 seconds left on their own 20. Okay, the Bills game, they were winning 40-32 with 3 minutes left. Then he fumbled it on their own 40, and then the Bills ended up winning that game as well. So, through 3 weeks, clutch time moments for both of their losses is because Derrick Henry fumbled the ball. Now, the argument could be made. Derrick Henry's a problem now. I don't know if anyone who knows ball is going to make that argument. But if you wanted to sit down in this chair, if you wanted to sit down in Zachary's chair and have a conversation with me, you can be here too if you want.
Oh, thanks.
And have a conversation that maybe Derrick Henry is not the same. Maybe he's not a premier number 1 back. I think you're crazy, but I'll listen. Just because production through 3 weeks, you have 1 fumble, and in those 3 weeks you've lost 2 games strictly because of your fumble. Like, you can't tell me that Bills loss and that Lions loss was not because Derrick Henry fumbled the ball. Now, can you say they had? I
don't think the Lions loss is strictly because Derrick Henry.
Well, can you say that they had opportunities elsewhere? Sure, but those fumbles, man, when you don't get those fumbles back, they are a crippling blow. They kill any sort of momentum you may have had, and then the defense has got to come right back out. So, I'm not going to say Derrick's a problem. I'm not going to say it because I really like Derrick Henry. I do. I've liked him for a while. I think he gets right. I think he gets back. I think he gets right this week. I think he's gonna be fine. Let us know in the comments what you think of Derrick Henry. What do you think the issues are? Let us know. Moving on from that, let's get into, speaking of some dud of a performance from Derrick Henry, let's get into our studs and duds of the week. I actually did one this week, Zachary. You're welcome. You can go first, though.
My
Stud and duds of week 3, brought to you by Zachary.
My studs and duds of the week. My studs, Puka Nacua. Dude had a game. Had one of those signature games. He didn't have a touchdown, but he had one of those signature games. My other stud is Eagles special teams slash Jordan Davis, because Jordan Davis is not really special teams.
He's a freak, dude.
Jordan Davis is not really special teams, but they put him on that because they knew he could.
Because he could do it, man.
Get through there and block it. So that's my studs.
I watched that play.
And utter disbelief.
This morning I watched it again in slow-mo, and I can't remember who 70 was for the Rams, but Jordan Davis just put him on his butt. I mean, there was, like, if he had stood his ground, sure, maybe he would have been able to keep Jordan Davis back. But no, dude.
I want to ask you a question about that. You're the Rams. You got 2 mountain of men, and Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter lining up right next to each other, trying to push over your center and your snapper, not really center, your snapper and whoever sits next to him. Do you call a trick? Do you let people through and throw it over the top to a tight end and see if he can make it?
No, because
I would have.
You were down, what, 1 point?
You were down 1 point.
With
2 points.
3 seconds left in the game. Who's to say, if you just let them through, who's saying the one, they're not going to get to you? And then who's to say, even if you were to make it to your tight end, if he'd be able to get into the end zone? And either way, you're going to lose the game. So I feel like the safer option was the field goal.
Obviously not.
Well, I mean, blocked field goals are such a... Now yesterday was Sunday was an anomaly, okay?
5.
But blocked field goals are such a rare thing that I feel like anything other than kicking a field goal there, Sean McVay would have been not fired, but heads would roll. I get your argument. I get your thinking.
I guess my thing is probably 2020.
Look, Zach, not everyone is Tressway. Okay? Not everyone can just throw a dot to the tight
Tressway
end.
has more passing yards in the NFC Championship than Dak Prescott, by the way.
Let that sink in. Let that sink in, Dallas
That
fans.
sink in.
That would be a clip.
Who's your friend? Who's a Dallas fan?
Jamal.
Let that sink in, Jamal. And
But
Phil. Phil.
But Jamal, he's a self-proclaimed, non-delusional Dallas fan.
Okay.
Jamal will be on the show. We just got to figure out the cameras.
Okay.
But
what's your studs?
you know, did you do your studs and duds?
I did my studs.
Did you do duds?
No.
Okay.
One feet.
Psh, don't give me that look. Don't look at me in that tone of voice. I'll smack you.
Right
in the mouth. Anyway, my dud is Michael Penix.
That's a good one.
Dude,
That's a good one.
Michael Penix was 18 for 36, 172 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. His QBR was 40.5. His completion rating was just about 50.
That's disgusting. Like, that's backup. That's like third string.
That's like practice squad guy.
That's like practice.
And for a guy who had so much promise, you benched Kirk Cousins last year. They gave him the start. He has a great game against Washington. He has a great couple of other games. Comes into this game. There was a lot of excitement going for Michael Penix. I'm not saying
There's that stat going around.
Well, I'm not saying-
Michael Penix hasn't beat a team who's scored more than 7 points.
Look, I'm not saying that Michael Penix is a bust. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying he's not going to be good. But Sunday does not do any favors for those naysayers out there that says Michael Penix should not be in the NFL. And the thing is, I was watching some of his tape. He throws the ball so nice.
Yeah, he does have a good ball.
One of his interceptions was not really his fault. The receiver fell down and the corner just jumped it. But of course, stat sheet's not going to tell you that.
One of them was. Because I watched
Yeah,
one of them.
no,
One of them was.
the first one was bad. It was just a bad read. I don't know where he was going with that. How much of that do you think has to do with him being a left-handed quarterback?
Left-handed quarterbacks are typically better.
Yeah, but I mean, still. So Michael Penix, dude. Do you think Kirk Cousins starts next week against Washington, or do you think they give Penix another shot?
I hope they give Penix another shot.
Yeah, based off of that performance, but
Because last year, with how the defense played in that game, if Kirk Cousins was in, we would have lost that game.
yeah,
We still would have made the playoffs because we beat Dallas next week. But
yeah,
there's some of the throws that Michael Penix didn't make that Kirk Cousins makes a living off.
yeah,
Mate.
yeah. It was a rough game for Michael Penix, to say the least.
Yeah. Did you just do dud?
Yeah.
You're supposed to do your studs, dude.
Nope. Well,
Okay, so do your other dud. You only did one?
I did one.
Loser. My duds.
It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me.
Okay. my dud. Well, one of my duds is the Rams team in the third and fourth quarter.
Yeah.
That's my dud.
What, they got 27 unanswered points?
You
20.
You were up 19-7 going into the half.
Mm-hmm.
You were outscored in the third 14-7.
Mm-hmm.
And you were scoreless in the fourth.
Yeah.
And you couldn't make a 44-yard field goal to win the game.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know how you really teach that, because like the trajectory of the kick has got to start low anyway, because that's just obviously where the ball is. But then there's
well,
really
that's why there's so much space.
well, yeah, but there's really no way to get the ball higher sooner though.
Well, that's why I said the whole team. I'm blaming the line.
Yeah.
For that. My other dud, Saquon Barkley.
Dude, Saquon.
Quiet.
Let me tell you a little stat about Saquon. Through 3 weeks, Saquon Barkley does not have 200 yards yet. Does not have 200 career yards for this season.
In this game, Saquon had 18 carries. How many yards? How many yards do you think he got? 18 carries. 18 carries.
Based off of the way you're talking about it, I'm going to guess low. 18 carries, I'm going to say 50 yards.
46.
Jeez.
18 carries, 46 yards. You gave
No
Saquon
wonder he
Barkley.
only gave me like 8 points.
You gave Saquon Barkley the ball 18 times. You expect more than 46 yards.
Yeah.
Jared Verse, baby.
I love Jared Verse.
Jared Verse is a stud. No wonder he won defensive rookie of the year
Love
last year.
Jared Verse.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, he won.
Good. Those are my two. Who's your stud since you did it backwards?
My stud is, drum roll please, Bobby Wagner.
Okay.
11 tackles total, 6 solo tackles, 2 sacks, 5 pressures, 2 tackle for losses, and 3 QB hits. At 35 years old,
What'd you say? Sorry? 11 tackles?
11 total tackles, 6 of them were solo,
Okay.
2 sacks, 5 pressures, 2 tackle for losses, 3 quarterback hits.
I was just making sure you got those sacks in there.
Yeah, I did.
I thought you were counting those sacks as tackles for losses.
Dude is 35 years old, and he is still moving around with the best. And I had some
Don't
people,
know what he was doing in that coverage, though.
Well, that's the thing. At the same time,
Against
Bobby
Turner.
Babby
Wagner.
Bobby Wagner is, to my knowledge, was never a great covering linebacker. I don't know why you drop him in coverage anyway. I just his bread and butter is hitting that line and stopping any sort of run. So just let him do that.
Yeah.
You have backs for a reason. Keep him with the tight end, man. But yeah, Bobby Wagner at 35 years old is still getting it. I think he leads the team in tackles right now. Total tackles on the year. And he just needs... This would be his 14th consecutive season with 100 tackles, if he gets there.
Yeah, 14th, thank you.
Bobby Wagner's certified future Hall of Famer. Now, the question is, would he go in the Hall of Fame as a Commander or as a Seahawk?
Or as a Ram.
Or as a Ram?
Or all three.
Remains to be seen. We don't have to worry about that right now.
Gold jacket, baby.
Gold jacket. But that was our studs and duds. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's get into some NFL overreactions. This is probably my favorite thing to get ready for, because people online, this is where I get my overreactions from for the most part. If I don't have one, if I really can't think of something great, I'll go online, because Twitter is...
That's great.
There's no shortage of overreactions on Twitter. You tell me if this is an overreaction, Zachary, or if this is pretty valid or fair.
Okay.
Caleb Williams is a top 10 quarterback.
Overreaction.
You look at what he did Sunday.
Great.
Lots of promise.
Look what he did the 2 weeks before.
Yeah. I mean, we can't look at one game versus a complete
Dog mess.
field of work that we have on him. A whole season in some change right now. Not saying he hasn't had great moments last year. I'm not saying that. But
Let me pose you this question that was asked on First Take. Was that game, was the story more of Caleb Williams looking great, or was the story how bad Dallas defense looked?
I think it's a lot more of Dallas's defense
I agree.
than Caleb Williams looking good.
Dano does not agree with you.
Really?
Stephen A agrees with you.
Well, yeah. Stephen A.
Well, Stephen A would take any chance to hate on Dallas.
Yeah.
But I think he's right in this case.
Yeah, I mean, Caleb Williams, he looks a lot better than he did last year. I think Ben Johnson has done some good things with Caleb. I still think Caleb's a little immature in his prep and the way he looks at the game right now.
I don't think Caleb... He's too up and down for me. He's not a leader.
Yeah.
If he does something wrong, he goes and sits on the sideline and starts wailing and flailing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's not... At least yet. I'm not saying he can't be, and I'm not trying to bash the dude. But he doesn't act like a leader to me.
Yeah. I agree. Overreaction, Cam Scatterboo is the best running back of this draft.
Overreaction.
Okay, and I will tell you why this is an overreaction. I took some statistics from all the running backs. Not all the running backs, but just running backs in similar situations. And everyone's going to say, oh, Amari and Hampton. It's not a similar situation because Amari and Hampton, he got the start over Najee anyway because Najee's off-season injury.
Right.
And now that he's out indefinitely with a torn Achilles, he's going to get a lot more carries. I really just took the back that is kind of comparable to the way they've used Cam. And it's funny because, it's not funny, it's horrible because of injuries, but how their seasons have started and how they're going right now. Because Cam Scatterboo was the back to Tyrone Tracy. Tracy's out with injury, so now Cam's getting the carries. Bill was second to
Bill Merritt.
Yeah, Corey Krosky-Merritt was second to Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler went down, so now Bill's getting the front
Should be
load,
getting
it
more.
seems. I'll tell you why. This is why I don't think Cam is the best. And Kyle Brandon, if you're listening, I'm sorry. Cam Scottaboo has 23 carries for 102 yards. His yards per carry is about 4.4. He's got 2 touchdowns, 4 runs of 10 yards plus, and he's got 87 yards after contact. So most of his yards are coming out the contact. Dude's a thumper, right? I mean, he's solid. Bill has 22 carries, 125 yards, 5 yards a carry, 2 touchdowns, 82 yards at the contact, and 3 runs of 10 plus. So, comparable. I would probably give the edge to Bill because Bill has that speed and that burst and that shiftiness. Scottaboo's great. Scottaboo's not afraid to run at you because he can run you over. Bill's a little bit more shifty, a little bit more, can move his weight around, and he's got that speed. So I would probably give the edge if we're just looking at those two to Bill.
Yeah, I agree.
And then Vikings have the number 1 defense in the league.
No.
Yeah, I would again.
Overreaction.
Again, you're
Great
looking at one game versus an entire field of work for, I get it, 3 weeks. But week 1's a liar. Week 2, you kind of get an idea. By week 3, you think, okay, this is what these guys are going to look like. A lot of ball, that's a lot of things to learn, a lot of things to adjust to. But you're kind of getting ideas now of what these teams are going to look like.
Right. Yeah.
You can't take one good game, especially after the week before you had a horrible defensive game. Mm-hmm. So will the Vikings be the best defense in the league?
We'll see.
Brian Flores is great, so probably, it's likely. But as it stands right now,
I'm still pulling for the Packers on that.
Yeah. As it stands right now, absolutely not.
Yeah, I agree.
And like I said, Amari and Hampton, back to the running back conversation, is just not comparable because he gets a lot more than what those other guys have gotten. So, with that, let's get into this is something different. I've seen this conversation going around a lot, and we're going to do this because I kind of want to see what you're thinking of. If I can get my computer turned back on.
Uh-oh.
Really?
Logged you out.
Yes, I don't know why I did that. Talk, Zachary.
Talk. What's up, guys? Welcome. This is an intermission.
Okay. I just saved you. I saved you from whatever that was about to be.
I was going into an intermission.
Well, we don't intermission. This is
I was
live.
going to tell them about our sponsors. Dude wipes.
We're not sponsored by Dude. But
I
hey,
wish I was sponsored by Dew Wipes. That'd be great.
that's a little weird thing to wish to be
I'd
sponsored
like
by.
Money.
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 Anyway,
Money,
we're going to get into a conversation, an interesting conversation
song
that
was
Shane McMahon.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes the money.
Oh, yeah. What a banger.
Shoe game's on point with that man.
Shoe.
Talking about his Jordan 1 collection, dude.
But he didn't spend as much money as I've seen other people spend.
Yeah.
He was more reserved when it comes to that.
Complex has great videos out for sneaker shopping with celebrities. It's pretty dope. Anyway, the conversations I've seen going around have been, and I think it stems because of the teams that are undefeated and the teams that have not won yet. We're going to look at. I want your opinion on what the best 0-3 teams are, and then what the best 3-0 teams are. Okay, and then we're going to kind of look in the middle. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, so we're going to start with the best 3-0 teams. All right, okay. We're looking at the best 3-0 teams. We're looking at the Bills, Colts, Chargers, Eagles, San Francisco, Tampa Bay. Out of those, who are the best 3-0 team right now? I think there's probably only one right answer, but
I can think of two. In my opinion, though, the all-around team, one has the best quarterback in the league, but all-around team, I feel like it's the Chargers.
Okay.
I feel like they have
the best 1 to 53.
Yeah, Josh Allen is the MVP. He's the best QB in the league right now, hands down.
And he continues to show why. It's not like he's
he's not resting on his laurels. He continues to show why. But Chargers have the better defense than the Bills. and their offense looks great too.
Yeah.
Quentin Johnson. I don't know what magic Jim Harbaugh
All
sprinkled
you
on you.
haters on Quentin Johnston.
I don't know what Jim Harbaugh sprinkled on you.
They're real
no.
silent right now.
No. The hate was due.
Yeah,
The hate was deserved. Was it early? Maybe.
Yeah, you
hate
gotta
was
give a guy
deserved.
a chance.
But I don't know what magic Jim Harbaugh sprinkled on you. You look fantastic.
Yeah, Quentin Johnston, dude. He's
So all around team, for me, it's the Chargers.
okay. I would
Definitely not the Colts.
no.
Even though Jonathan Taylor looks like
So
a
who's the worst 3-0 team?
Give me that list again.
Buffalo, Colts, Chargers, Eagles, Niners, and Bucks.
It's between the Niners and the Colts.
For me, I will say the worst 3-0 team will be the Colts. But if it continues, good. Shane Steichen will get Coach of the Year.
That's one thing. It is not.
Brian Mitchell thinks that Daniel Jones is just enjoying a nice, relaxing dream, and then he'll wake up and be like, "Oh no, I'm Daniel Jones. Here, let me throw 5 interceptions in the game."
I would. Are we going based off of current teams? What the team looks currently?
Sure.
It's the Niners.
You think so?
The
Now, is that based off injury? Because are you selling the Niners? Or are you still buying them at 3-0?
No, they're not going to last.
You don't think so?
Especially if Brock Purdy is out for any more extended period of time. No, maybe it wasn't. Back to what I said. Maybe it wasn't. Quiet in the audience. Maybe it wasn't Rasheed Rice that was coming back. Maybe it was somebody from the Niners that was coming back. Going back to what I said earlier. Anyways, with him being out and with Mac Jones or Adrian Martinez as being your options at QB,
Things aren't looking
good for the Niners.
good. Yeah.
Daniel Jones looks competent. I'm not going to say he's comeback player of the year, MVP
Sometimes
caliber.
all it takes is a change of scenery.
Sometimes
I've said that for years.
Look at Darnold. Darnold had a great year.
Yeah.
Maybe Daniel Jones will continue. So as of right now and how the teams look, for me it's the Niners.
Yeah, I would buy that. For me, I think probably the best 3-0 teams.
I know it's between the Bills and Chargers.
It is. I'm gonna say Chargers only because defensively, I think Chargers have the edge.
Yeah.
I mean, Keenan Allen looks 25 years old again with the Chargers right now.
Now, is
I
that
think
to
he's
say
on,
if
he's
they
on
would
pace to break the record for all-time Chargers, right? Receiving?
Who?
Keenan Allen.
Yeah, he's almost there. Now, is that if that's to say if the Bills and the Chargers played, that Josh wouldn't pull off some miraculous thing and win?
Josh would probably get it, but like we were saying, best 1 to 53.
Yeah.
As it stands right now, will have to be the Chargers. Worst 3-0 team, I'm gonna give it to I'm gonna say the Colts, only because it's Daniel Jones.
Never know, dude.
Yeah, sorry, Pat. You know what? For Pat McAfee's sake, I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna go with you on the Niners.
Niners just look rough, dude.
For me, it's the injuries because you can only lose
And
with
you
so
just
much
lost
guys.
your best defensive player.
Yeah, you can only lose with so much guys. The worst. No, we'll start with the best. The best 0-3 teams.
Okay.
You got the Texans, the Dolphins, Saints, Giants, Jets, and Titans.
Texans.
Best 0-3.
Everybody else deserves to be.
Yeah, well, my thing is this. Here's my only thing. The Dolphins, the Giants, and the Saints, the Jets, and the Titans, all on a rebuild. New quarterback.
0-3 makes sense.
Yeah, new coach, or at least coach within the 2-year period.
Right.
You're still kind of rebuilding and learning. Texans, Dolphins, and Giants all have established head coaches in their system.
And it's supposed to be.
Now, I'm not worried about D'Amico Ryan. I think D'Amico Ryan probably still has that locker room. The first, and this is a conversation probably for next week of coaches on the hot seat. Spoiler.
Come back
For that. But we'll talk about that, and I think we'll probably have the same one. at least in this division. But yeah, probably best 0-3 would have to be the Texans. Worst 0-3 team.
Off the same list.
Yeah, same list. Well, it's all 0-3.
Well, I guess. Yeah, I don't know why. Anyways, say the list again.
Texans, Dolphins, Saints, Giants, Jets, Titans. The worst 0-3 team over the entire body of work to this point.
I'm gonna say the Saints
Yeah.
because I'll give Cam Ward the benefit of the doubt and give him extra time. I mean, I guess you could say I should be giving Spencer Rattler the same thing. I don't know.
And Kellen Moore, too.
I just don't think. For me, the Saints are the worst squad
Yeah.
in that group.
Yeah.
I think Justin Fields is a great QB when he's healthy. So the Jets definitely have a leg up on that. They have a pretty good defense too. So, in my opinion, it's the Saints. Yeah, that's what it said.
All right. Best 1-2 teams: Ravens, Panthers, Bears, Browns, Cowboys, Broncos, Chiefs, Raiders, Patriots.
That's a bigger list.
That's a lot of people.
Slower.
Panthers, Bears, Browns,
None of those.
Cowboys,
No.
Broncos,
No.
Chiefs.
No. Wait, Broncos are 1 and 2?
Yeah. They're
Okay.
not looking that good.
They're on the hot seat.
Chiefs, Raiders, or Patriots. The best 1-2 team.
Did you say the Ravens?
Yes.
Probably the Ravens. Probably the Ravens are the best.
Yeah.
I mean, Broncos would be a close
1
second.
to 53. It's still yeah, we said the Chargers, but you don't have to look forward to see Baltimore.
Yeah. I mean, they have a great team. I don't know if it's coaching. I don't know if he needs to retire or what.
Worst 1-2.
Worst 1 and 2. Is it wrong that I want to say the Chiefs? Give me that list again.
Panthers, Bears, Browns, Cowboys, Broncos.
Okay, I won't go that far. Panthers.
You think so?
But Chiefs are probably second. The Chiefs,
The Raiders are on that list.
I think I've seen better stuff out of the Raiders than I've seen out of the Chiefs.
Okay.
Patrick. I mean, Patrick is Patrick. Patrick will be a Hall of Famer. He's a 3-time Super Bowl winner. But the Chiefs do not look good.
All right. 2-1 teams. The best 2-1 teams. Cardinals, Bengals, Detroit, Packers, Jags, Rams, Vikings, Steelers, Seahawks, or the Commanders.
Commanders.
The Commanders, you think, are the best 2-1?
We're the best 2-1 team.
Okay. I'll give you that. I mean, I ain't going to argue with you.
Call me a homer if you want to. I don't care.
I'm going to have to say Packers. Until
I forgot they were on
until I see otherwise. Now, you could say that Sunday was otherwise, but it's one
Yeah,
game.
and the Packers don't have an excuse of anything. They haven't been hit by the injury bug.
Yeah.
Other than Reed.
The worst 2-1 team. I shouldn't have to repeat this because it's the Bengals.
Oh, yeah, sure.
The worst 2-1 teams absolutely had to be the Bengals.
They're 2-1?
Yeah. Are you buying Seattle?
The Bengals are 2-1?
Yeah. Yeah. Are you buying Seattle at 2-1?
Seattle at 2-1? Man, I don't buy Sam Darnold. I think Sam Darnold, I mean, he had one good year, and people are saying you're the second coming of Joe Montana.
Mike McDaniel is a great coach, though.
He is a great coach.
Mike McDonald, I'm sorry. Not McDaniel, sorry.
McDaniels.
He's not. Mike McDonald's a great coach.
McDaniels is something.
Um,
I think McDaniels, he's...
Well, that's another topic for another time. That was a fun little exercise.
All right.
So let's go ahead and get into our weekly honors and start wrapping this show up, shall we? We got a vacation to pack for.
My offensive rookie of the week goes to Emeka Ibuka. 6 receptions, 85 yards, a legit one-hander.
Baker said that disrespected his passing game.
Nah, I think it was...
Did you hear that on the sideline?
Yeah, it was necessary.
Don't you dare disrespect me ever again, he says.
It was a necessary one-hander.
It was good.
And then a clutch catch to get him into field goal range.
My rookie of the week would have to be Luther Burden III. 101 yards on 3 receptions.
No flipping way.
3 receptions, 3 targets, 101 yards, and a touchdown.
That's crazy.
That's a good stat line for a rookie.
My defensive rookie of the week, Trey Amos. The
I
highest
went there too.
He went there for the second week in a row. The highest graded corner on the Commanders.
High on Trey, man.
Highest graded corner on the Commanders. You never hear his name called
Yeah.
for anything bad, for getting caught on.
I got conflicting information on him. Some people say, it depends on where you go. Some people says he got targeted 8 times and allowed 4 receptions. Some other people say he was targeted once with 0 receptions.
I think I saw like 3.
Yeah, so watch the tape. You'll know. Either way, though, the dude is...
He's a stud.
He's played long enough now, I feel like, at this point, to be like, okay, let's be a little cautious with throwing his direction.
My defensive rookie of the year might have to change for the total year.
I think I went with Trey, didn't I?
You might have. I think I went. I don't know. I don't remember what I went with. Anyways, my offensive player of the week, Caleb Williams. Great game. 19 of 28, 298 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 142.6 rating.
My comeback was Carson Wentz.
Your comeback.
What did you say?
Offensive player of the week.
Oh,
What was your offensive player of the week?
Caleb Williams.
Oh. 2. Hey, we agree on
But
2.
I was torn, so I almost wanted to put him in that comeback position. But then I thought, no, he's not really. The only thing he'd be coming back from is a crappy season.
Yeah.
So I put him in offensive player of the week because
You're gonna love my comeback.
because of his performance. Like you said, 19 for 28, 290 yards, 4 touchdowns. Yeah, you did well, kid.
I think we're gonna go on a.
Well, let me just say this because you already know my comeback is Carson Wentz.
So I'll do my comeback.
173 yards, 2 touchdowns, 70% completion rating,
I would do my comeback player of the week.
14 for 20.
I don't even care if this is Luke McCaffrey.
Like, dude,
Luke 3 receptions.
finally
3 receptions, 56 yards. Finally got that touchdown.
got in the end zone.
After people were writing him off. I don't care if that's a homer pick. Say it is.
It's not. I mean, you've got to look again. Complete body of work. He's the problem is he's finally getting rewarded for his grunt work that he's been doing.
Yep.
And chipping and blocking and getting eyes off of their other guys, and so now maybe this could be the game that could catapult Luke into actually getting touches, getting targets. Yeah. So I'm really pumped. I mean, yeah, I was really excited when I saw him get in the end zone.
He got off over that hump.
That was a 40-yard touchdown too.
Yep.
So he had to put a little juice in it. So
that's my pick.
I couldn't be pumped.
I think we're gonna agree on defensive player of the week again.
Defensive player of the week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine's Isaiah Rodgers.
I did not pick him.
Really? Okay. 3 tackles, 2 passes defended, 2 forced fumbled, 1 fumbled recovered, and 1 interception.
Yeah, it's pretty solid for a guy who left. What team was he on?
I saw it earlier, but I can't remember.
Anyway, for a guy who got wrote off and left and went to join. Is he Eagles?
Vikings.
That's right. Yeah, sorry. I think he was on the Eagles.
I think so.
And then he went for a guy to leave the Eagles. Now, I mean, granted, he wasn't that great on the Eagles. He left because the competition was just so stacked at the time. No, it's not. But, no. My defensive player is Bobby Wagner for all the same reasons I listed earlier.
Yeah, look good. My coach, because I'm saving MVP for last because it's a very good one. My coach is Dan Quinn.
Yeah, dude.
Bounce back game.
Dude, that
I forgot about that face shot he took. Dude stayed in the game too. I forgot about that.
The first thing that I thought was,
that's my coach of the week.
He's my coach of the week too. Like he took that hit and he looks up. He's got that blood flowing from his nose.
He's watching the field goal
and he's just yelling and excited. Like it reminds me of Spartacus, dude.
I am Spartacus.
It's great. And then I can just see him turning around, all nose all bloody, looking at the fans, like, "Are you not entertained?" I know that's not Spartacus, but oh man, Dan Quinn, dude, he is a run through the wall kind of guy.
I forgot about that. My reasoning was because after that abysmal performance on the Packers, he had that team right back.
Would you give Cliff
winning shape?
Assistant coach? Because that's the category, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I would give it to Cliff.
Yeah,
he had a good game plan for that.
He had a great game plan with the backup quarterback.
Do you want to say our MVP at the same time?
No, because my MVP is a two-way punch.
Okay, so you go first.
Sonic and Knuckles.
Okay, yeah.
Sonic, who is Jamar Gibbs, if nobody knows. Sonic, who is Jamar Gibbs, 22 carries, 67 yards, 2 touchdowns. Knuckles, who is David Montgomery, 12 carries, 151 yards, 2 touchdowns. So they combined for 4 touchdowns and 200 plus yards.
Yeah, no, Lions, totally fine. My MVP has to go to Jonathan Taylor.
It's a good one, too.
17 carries, 102 yards. So you get 17 carries, 102 yards. You look at that and you're thinking to yourself, okay, it's not bad. But what really put it over the edge for me is the fact that he's got 4 touchdowns.
He had 4 touchdowns?
4 touchdowns. Strictly in that, no, I'm sorry, not 4, 3. Strictly in that game, 3 touchdowns.
That's good.
So, yeah, I mean, it's a pretty solid line of work for those guys. And I really enjoy doing these weekly honors. It's good because then we can kind of look back and see how close we were. And because, things are, like we like to say, things are fluid.
They're fluid. Those lists we gave for the years, they're fluid.
All right, so this is a new segment I came up with this morning, actually. It is called Say Something Nice, where we say something nice, where we end the show saying something nice. We talk, sometimes football brings out negativity just because players don't play very well, so you got to talk about the negative things. But, we always say, as Pat McAfee says, be a friend, tell a friend something nice. Let's end the show saying something nice. So, Zachary, go ahead and say something nice.
I don't got anything. No,
You are a horrible human being.
No, I'm kidding. I think. Not that I really talked bad about it. I think the Packers are going to bounce back. I think they're still top tier guys, top tier team in this league. I think the Ravens will come back.
Yeah.
And start playing good again. I don't know what that was, but they'll come back. There you go.
That was nice. It was lovely. That was, in fact, something nice. My something nice is going to be...
I don't like yours because I know what yours is.
I think the Eagles are better than what they appear to look like. Now, I think they are the 2024...
Who are you doing this for again?
His name is a friend at work.
A friend at work? Friend at work?
This is for you. I think the Eagles are better than they appear. I think they are right now. I think they're the 2024 Kansas City Chiefs, where they don't have. Yes, son. Yes, mommy's here. Give me a second.
We're almost done.
No. Give me a second. Sorry.
Sorry, guys.
I think they're the 2024 Kansas City Chiefs. I think it's ugly. I think they leave things to be desired on the field, but they find ways to get it done. I have this whole thing written out, and then I looked at it again. It's like, that's not really nice. Well, it's not that it's nice, but it's a little bit more critiquing. And this isn't about critiquing. This is about positivity. So I'll save it for next week. I'll just say this. Special teams saved the game. Okay? Jordan Davis is an absolute freak. He is the first 330-pounder to hit 18 miles an hour on the football field. And he lost weight.
That's crazy.
Well, he's the first since 2017, I should say.
That's crazy.
He lost weight. You looking at him in his body of work, people were calling him a bust. Is absolutely insane. So hats off to you, Jordan Davis, for saving the day in Philadelphia. You deserve a parade.
I have differing opinions, but because to me,
well, this would say something nice. We can critique later. That was it. That was Say Something Nice. If you enjoyed that segment, please leave a comment in the comment section, as you would, and say something nice of your own. If you agreed with our Say Something Nice, or if you have your own, let us know. Let us know. We will interact with you. We will, hey, say something nice in the comments.
Yep. End segment. I agree with Drew Brees. The Eagles' offense is the most boring offense in the NFL.
I saw that too.
Thank you so much for listening. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe wherever you get your podcast. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at everywhere you see right there. On Instagram at FairCatchPod, Facebook at FairCatch Podcast, Twitter at FairCatch Podcast.
No T.
Again, YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, podcast.
TikTok.
Whatever.
Email us faircatchp@gmail.com.
There you go. All right, Kevin.
The whole 9. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for choosing to spend your day, evening, nighttime, whatever time you listen to this podcast. Appreciate you spending with us. We love you. And as always, share this podcast with someone you know and love, even those you don't. Be a friend, tell a friend something nice. It might just change their life. We will drop our predictions for this coming up schedule online, so you can like, share, comment. If you disagree, agree, or whatever, doesn't even matter. We appreciate your input. Tell a friend something nice. It might just change their life. And as always, Zach Ertz had that first down.
Certainly did.
Peace.